Grabit have been amazing on site for us because of mostly the size of their bin truck. The ability to carry such a huge amount of load means a lot less travel for us in our smaller trucks, and we can hand that aspect of the job over to him. My name is Sean Hardman. I'm a qualified arborist, have been an arborist for 16 years now. And I own and direct Hardfell professional arborists, which have been running now for about 9 years. There's been a few jobs in the past where we've sort of struggled with the vegetation removal aspect of it when it comes to actually loading up the trucks and everything else, pre us having diggers or any loaders and things like that. So getting Grabit in to help with that aspect of the works definitely makes life a lot easier. It's less equipment and less machinery we need on site, and I can just hand over that aspect of the job to them and they can complete that, and I can be happy with the standard of work they're going to do it at too. The team at Grabit, they're both super friendly, reliable and efficient. The most positive impact we've had with Grabit on site is just their reliability, that they turn up on time when we tell them to. They turn up on site, full PPE, what's required when we're working for larger subcontractors, and then they just carry out the task, and they have the ability to fit so much on their truck that the price is quite reasonable in the long run, because it's less machinery that you need on site to help loading up. Obviously they've already got the crane on board, so there's no extra diggers, just turn up and do what they need to do. Stephen and his team have just been amazing to deal with. We've got to know them so well over the years. A huge integral part of the community. They do heaps for the community around us and that too, which is amazing. Super friendly staff to deal with. Nothing is ever a hassle. He'd bend over backwards to make sure that the job was done right and always make sure that it is. One of the most challenging jobs we had come through our pipeline was the removal of a whole bunch of heavy ivy that was down a big retaining wall that had zero access. We couldn't get any machine or anything nearby or near enough to the ivy to remove it all. I called Stephen up and got him to take a look, and he said, easy peasy, and they turned up one Saturday. We pre-cut everything, and they put his big claw on and ripped it all out, loaded it out, and was done within a couple of hours, and it just saved us hours and hours of labour having to manually drag it out and up some stairs and into a truck ourselves. So yeah, it was a huge saviour for us. The process of using Grabit is nice and straightforward. I just contact Stephen and give him the details of the job, the site address and what time we need him there. He turns up on time, and does the job, carries it out perfectly, if not faster than what we expect. The invoicing and everything after that is just super streamlined, and we've never had any issues with using it. I've found Grabit's pricing to be very reasonable considering what you get for what you pay. You get essentially a truck that does two things. It has a grab loader to load itself, so a digger and another operator is not required. And it also has a large capacity bin, so it means that you can do less loads with one driver as opposed to more loads with more drivers. So in terms of that, we've found them very cost effective. I would highly recommend and endorse Grabit as a company as a whole. They're just amazing to deal with, super friendly, personable staff, and just a pillar of the community as well with everything they do to give back. We wouldn't use anyone else, you just can't really beat them, to be fair.